Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful.
We have power to prosecute, to go to court. We have power to convict people. Those people who are doing bad, if you let us know, we'll take care of them.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SON.
Do you have a fan in your home? Or better still, is there a home without a fan? I don't think that there is a home without a fan, and I'm sure you agree with me. This is because it's a basic household electrical product needed for our comfort, whether at home or office. Did you know that there are substandard electric fans in the country? Where are these products coming from, and why are some Nigerians bent on flooding our markets with substandard fans? We have answers to these questions and more on the program. The program you're watching is Standard and You, your guide to product safety and quality, reaching you on Africa's largest television network, the NTA. 6:30 p.m. on Monday is our transmission time. My name is Ifeyinwa Okonkwo. I'll be back after this message.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a son person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you and say, welcome, come, beer, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. Like they say, Onyewete son with Rando.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Welcome back and thanks for joining us. Did you know that more and more companies and regulatory agencies are deepening collaboration with the Standards Organization of Nigeria to ensure that consumers of goods get value for their money and enjoy a safe environment? The latest of such partnership is between the Standards Organization of Nigeria and the National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, NESRA. Both agencies endorsed the synergy when officials of NESRA paid the DG of the SON a courtesy visit in Abuja. Here are details of that visit.
For quite some time now, the Standards Organization of Nigeria have strengthened collaboration with relevant stakeholders, especially regulatory agencies, to tackling the menace of fake and substandard products in the country. The objective of this partnership between the SON and the National Environmental Standards and Regulations Enforcement Agency, NESRA, is to ensure effective regulation of electronic waste management in Nigeria. Both agencies have been working together, especially in the areas of standards development, adoption, and review. NESRA is worried by the negative effects of electronic waste in Nigeria following the influx of used near-end of bioelectronics in the country. The agency is therefore seeking a collaborative approach with the SON to dealing with the menace. According to the Chief Executive Officer of NESRA, Dr. Aliu Jaro, such strategic support with the SON will guarantee effective regulation of e-waste in Nigeria by closely monitoring electronic equipment through the SON's Mandatory Conformity Assessment Program, MANCAP.
The collaboration between the two agencies dates back to 2009, when both organizations featured in the Inter-Ministerial Consultative Committee on e-waste formed by the federal government in order to strategize and find a way of curbing the influx of electronic waste and near end-of-life electronic equipment into the country, what we call Tokumbo, because Nigeria is a country that receive a lot of these items, and when they come in, they work for a few weeks and packed up, becoming a serious environmental challenge. So finding solution on how to take care of it is very, very paramount. So as we are aware, also Nigeria is a consumer nation. So we import almost all the electrical electronic equipment we use, and this equipment contains a lot of hazardous materials, ranging from the heavy metals to the brominated flame retardants that are usually used in order to give some of this equipment a source of fire retardancy tendency. And so this equipment, if they are not handled in a very sound environmental manner, will become a source of concern, especially at the end of their life.
For the SON boss, electronic waste is a threat to human health and the environment when not effectively managed. He lamented the disturbing level of public ignorance on the danger of e-waste and urged Nigerians to always expose those behind importation of these hazardous electronic waste and stop them from making the country a dumping ground for toxic waste. Both agencies agreed to harmonize strategies on a take-back system in line with the Extended Producer Responsibility Program (PRP). SON, it was also agreed, will provide necessary inputs for the sanitation and waste control, as well as the electronic equipment sector regulation, currently undergoing review by a technical committee.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a son person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you. I say, welcome, come, Bia, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. Like they say, Onyewete son, with Rando.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Welcome back. And now to our big story this week. The proliferation of substandard fans is fast becoming a source of worry to many in the country. I sought to find out the impact of this ugly trend on Nigerians, especially the common man. And guess what? We made an amazing discovery, as Lucy Ulugbe tells us in this report presented from our studio.
Fan is an electrical device with rotating blades that create current of air for cooling or ventilation. It comprises electronic motor blades usually made from steel, solid wood, or aluminum coil and capacitor. This product comes in various types. They are the ceiling fan, standing fan, industrial, wall and rechargeable fans.
The major components you must consider, mark my words. You think about the coil. The coil has to be copper. Anything less than copper will not deliver, will not give you, the value for your money. Then you talk about the capacitor also. Once the capacitor is not original, it will not give you value for your hard-earning money. These two components has a lot. These two components have a lot. Then we talk about the terminals. The terminals has to do where you have to connect the cable, the terminals. We also talk about the regulator also. Also the terminals in the regulator, and also you have also a coil in the regulator. Once it's not copper, it will not give you value for your money.
Investigations by Standard and You reveal that some unscrupulous importers are in the business of importing substandard fan into Nigeria. Today, there are over 100 brands of the product in the markets. These substandard fans are considered cheap by some consumers. A lot of consumers bear their minds on their experiences using some of these bad products.
But there are some that you buy, they will give you 1 month warranty. It's only going to work for about 3 weeks. You take it back to them, they will start fixing it. Some will just be blowing. After about 2 weeks, it starts making noise. The Boris is gone. Some is blowing, but it's not really blowing. It's rotating, but it's not really blowing. You can still be sweating under the fan.
My fan, my ceiling fan, I've changed the coil more than 3 times. Keeps giving me the same issues every day.
What are the things you notice?
Noise, the shaking. Sometimes the fan will work, sometimes it will not work. Sometimes you on the fan, it will roll. Then, getting to a certain point, you just stop. Same thing with my standing fan. My standing fan, I just bought it not quite long. I on the fan. I did not use the fan up to like a week. The fan started rolling. When you put the fan to the highest level, it doesn't work. It will be rolling as if it's on 1. Like, I don't know the kind of fan they are producing these days. Like, I'm tired. We are wasting money.
Immediately I bought the fan, it worked for some time. Just like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. And the fan did not spoil. But the speed, it reduced very well. That even though when I on the fan, I feel it heat when the fan is working. If I put it for the highest, it becomes the lowest. So that is what I'm passing through. You know, some of these things they are giving us is not original.
For as low as 3,000 naira, one can get a standing fan. Some consumers with low purchasing power think that the product is affordable.
They are looking for cheap articles. And common sense tells us that when you're looking for cheap article, you are not too far from fake.
This fan was bought by my predecessor, the former chairman, late Chijo Kokemo, over 10 years ago, and it's still working. And when you ask them, they say this one is 35,000 naira, and there are fans of 2,500 and 5,000. They will tell you, say, can you compare 35,000 to 2,000? I don't know what is wrong with it.
But how cheap are the fans when you consider that you have to replace them within a very short period? This development has remained a source of worry to most Nigerians.
The most painful part is when you take it back to the people that you bought them from. They are not going to change it because they know that that's how the whole thing in their store looks like. They will only tell you, go and work on it. And there's really nobody to complain to. So we have been having that issue. Like my place of work, there was a time we bought over 16 fans. It was only 4 that worked.
Only 4?
Only 4. The rest were just rotating, but it was not blowing.
The importers, they're only after money. They are not ready to develop the economy. So we have a lot of fans that once you give them a mark, 1 week, some even as you open them, they are not working. And when you take it back to these people, they will say, instead of changing it, they will fix it because they know the actual problem that you are having with this product.
I change my fan like every 2-3 years. In as much as it's got spoiled, there's nothing you can do again. It's to buy a new one. Because if you keep changing the coil and whatever they said, you are back to square one in the next 1 week. So it's better you buy a new one. So how many fans do you want to buy in 10 years? You can't tell me that in Nigeria we use a fan for 5 years. It's not. Our atmosphere is not good, and our economy, I don't know who are in charge of all these things. They will check what they are selling to us. They are China products. Fine. Must we be giving the bad China products? China products are used in other countries. So, and they are giving them the best. So how come they are coming here and selling us inferiors?
On physical examination, one can conclude that most of these bad products are substandard even without a quality check by the Standards Organization of Nigeria. Some of the fans in our markets are very light with substandard parts.
The coil is the problem. They are reducing the coil, and the coil they are using fake coil, aluminium instead of copper. That is the problem. And things at the market now, some of things they are using is fake. It's not quality. They are making it quantity so that instead they will use one thing, do one, they will use and do like three, so they will make money. Now, if you use fan, buy new fan now, small thing, the bearing go hook. From hook, the people wey buy am, they no know say the bearing don hook, they go force some small time, the thing go affect the coil. If affect the coil, the fan will spoil. The cost wey dey for market now, majority of them is fake. Because small thing is drawing light, small thing e go high, small thing go short. And when capacity shorten the voltage, e go affect the coil. From that coil go burn.
Although few companies couple fans in the country, a large number of the brands in the markets are imported from countries in Asia. Standard & You sought to know what the Electrical Dealers Association of Nigeria is doing to check the illegal activities by some of their members notorious for bringing substandard fans into Nigeria.
Somebody will come and buy a fan today and say the last week the thing is off. Somebody will come and buy a ceiling fan and use it for 2 weeks. The third week is no more working. Is it a secret? It's an open secret, my brother and sisters. We are going to even write SON. We want them to bring some people around. So when the trucks of this fake product is coming in, they will be grabbing them to know where they are coming from. Because some of our people refuse to tell us pure truth, where these goods are coming from. You only see them coming in truck. And when you ask them, they will show you receipt. Ask the people who don't have access to them. But I know with the present Director General and Chief Executive of SON, Malam Feru Salam, by the time I finish my investigation and inquiry, I will report to him direct. I trust him. He will listen to us and he will help us to eradicate this rubbish.
This middle-aged electrician told Standard & You that he is overwhelmed with the large number of consumers who besiege his shop with all kinds of complaints about their fans, the bulk of which he explained have been found to be substandard.
I received to repair like 40 in a month. That one are fake plenty for that one. That one fake plenty. Me self I dey run for that one because everything down there sometimes the battery will do overcharge battery, you plug in it because that thing people don't know how to use it. They will bring light, they will leave it on the light and they plug in it there. Sometimes they will bring light, the thing will now expose from the fan. And if the battery, the acid will inside the battery expire, the thing now affect the charging system of the fan or the panel. Now it will spoil the fan.
However, Standard & You also found out that there are also standard electric fans in the market. These popular brands are expensive and obviously above the reach of the ordinary Nigerian. The prices of these quality brands are between 20 and 50,000 naira.
We constantly have to go to the repairer because if it is not the Boris today, it is the coil tomorrow. If it is not the coil tomorrow, it is the capacitor that is not working. So you are constantly at the mercy of these people. There is nothing you really buy now that you say, oh, I am comfortable. No, there is nothing you can really guarantee. So that has been the situation we have found ourselves, and it's like we have accepted it as the normal thing in Nigeria.
In the concluding part of this story, we shall tell you what the Standards Organization of Nigeria is doing to check the distribution of these bad products in Nigeria.
Wow, amazing. You will agree with me. Please do not miss the concluding part of that report next week. Time now to join Ali Motosifo in our feedback segment.
The liquefied petroleum gas LPG cylinder used in cooking can explode, leading to loss of lives or causing severe burns. That electrical cable channeling electricity in your house or office could result in a domestic fire outbreak, posing great danger to lives and property. And just as poor brake pads could place you and your passengers in danger, substandard or expired tires can also lead to deadly road accidents. LPG cylinder, electrical cable, brake fluids and pads, steel bars, cement, solar panel, and more products have been classified as life-endangering products. Life-endangering products are high-risk products as they pose a greater safety risk to consumers because of their nature. Guess what? I'll be sharing 5 standard tips on life-endangering products after responding to your messages. My name is Halimot Osifo. Welcome. Ahmed Idris from Gwagwalada says, I have replaced my tires several times within 3 months interval because the quality of tires are not good. It usually bends. Sadly, that's a case of substandard tires. If the tires are brand new, they may have been stuffed, thereby tampering with the original form and state of the tire. This is very dangerous, and the SON is ensuring that these stuffed tires are evacuated from their warehouses and from the markets. Briggs from Rivers says, I bought a toasting machine with SON certification mark, but I'm disappointed that I didn't use it more than twice before it stopped working. This is a disturbing situation. Please visit the nearest SON office so that we can investigate and confirm if this is a case of faking or find out what is wrong with the products. Alex from Warri says, thanks for your program and you guys are doing great. I would like that they should put a stop to producing fake generator. Thank you so much for your contribution. We'll take note of that. Chika from Onitsha says, please, I want to come to your office to make inquiry. Thank you so much. SON Anambra State Office is at 12 Umukwakbo Street off Professor Benchuk's Okweke Avenue, Abuja Estate, opposite Government House, Onitsha Enugu Expressway, Oka, Anambra. Chichi from Imo says, I love your show. Thank you so much, Chichi, and keep watching. Now to 5 standard tips on life-endangering products. Ensure you buy brand new products approved by the Standards Organization of Nigeria from reputable outlets. Don't gamble with your life. Place quality over quantity when making a purchase. Be vigilant. Know when the product expires or consult a professional for guidance. Don't be careless. Ensure proper handling and right usage of the products. Never manage the product if it is defective or substandard. It's risky. There you have it, 5 standard tips on life-endangering products. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of your favorite public sensitization program, Standard and Due. Do you have a question, complaint, or suggestion? You can send in your messages with your full name and location to the number 0705-972-4455. Follow us on any of our social media platforms, and you can watch the program anywhere, anytime online at youtube.com/Standard and Due. Don't just view, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Thanks and have a great week.
Why you dey buy fake product, Make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.
Buy original.